Let me give you 3 reasons why I think small businesses are incredibly important for local economies. First, we know that they're creating the largest share of new jobs in cities. Now, there's some challenges there, and we'll talk about that later, but we're all here because we know that they're big job creators. But just as importantly as the jobs that they are creating is who they're creating jobs for. And that's something we've been focusing a lot on our work in Detroit and other cities. Minority-owned small businesses are more likely to hire minority individuals. That's great. We did a research project with the Initiative for a Competitive Inner City. That paper is around here somewhere. You can pick up a copy. And one of the things that we found is that small business owners are also more likely to hire from distressed inner cities. And this was especially true in Detroit, where 64% of inner city jobs were coming from small business employers. And the third reason is this community revitalization point. Let me reference some research from the JPMorgan Chase Institute, which found that Detroiters were more likely sort of over-indexed in their amount of spend on small businesses. But low-income Detroiters, as in low-income individuals in a lot of cities, had to actually travel much farther. They have to travel outside of their neighborhood to get common goods and services that people with means and people who have a lot of choices in their neighborhoods that are moving to urban areas, they're opting for places where it's walkable. That's why they're choosing those urban areas. Now, the traditional community development perspective was the retail follows the income, right? So you have high-income residents. Of course, you have a lot of retail that surrounds them. What I think is fascinating about Detroit is it's giving us an opportunity to really flip this narrative on its head. If you look at what's happened in West Village, where the revitalization of that neighborhood really started with retail and said, no, in fact, we need good retail, interesting small businesses here in order to drive increased density around residential to attract new residents into this neighborhood as well as meet the needs of the residents that live there. That's a new way for us to think about community development strategy, and Detroit is really at the forefront of that effort.